All right. StreamYard say Mr. Abundance is live from Abuja. May I welcome the global community of Theatrians. Now, if you notice, I have not set an agenda. And so this is just testing, because tomorrow I will be live on Susan Tata show. So I have just gotten my internet sorted out yesterday, and I said, let me come live today to see what is happening. Also with me, I have our global youth ambassador, Mr. Gabriel. Show your face.
Hello. That is indeed going uphill.
TACC
This is
is
uphill moment
that,
in
that's
TACC.
it. That's it. TACC is going uphill. Show your face more, a little bit more,
Okay.
ambassador.
All right.
Good.
Live from Abuja, Nigeria. Mr. Abundance is here. TACC is moving uphill. We are pushing, we are going, and TACC is unstoppable. Nice to have you. I'm Gabriel Samuel, Global Youth Ambassador.
Okay, thank you very much, Gabriel. And so that was Mr. Gabriel. This is actually impromptu. So there's nothing that I have lined up actually, rather than to come to test the happiness on we. Thank you very much. I think you're not the only one online, but you're the only one that is saying something. So let me welcome you. Yes, Mr. Abundance is here. And so you just saw the ambassador, Gabriel, he's with me. And so this is really a going uphill moment. As I was saying, tomorrow I'll be on Dr. Susan show. Also, I will be joining Bishop Joshua Mapongo very soon, live in his studio. So everything is set for Mr. Abundance. He told Mr. Abundance today that his audience is over 65 million people. And so he wanted to know, when are you coming to South Africa? So, Madam Nosifo, look out for Mr. Abundance. So I said, I have not done an audio for a long time because of my problem with the internet in Nigeria. But I have sorted myself out. And so you will be hearing a lot more from Mr. Abundance. I want to thank all the leaders here on the ground in Nigeria, Bishop Godswill and his team. I want to also congratulate John Emmanuel on his recent promotion to the National Executive Coordinator, now running the affairs in Nigeria. I want to thank the team that went before him, which is Reverend Seth and Reverend Blessing. TACC is a dynamic organization, and leaders will come and leaders will go. But everything that Mr. Abundance do, it's in the best interest of TACC reaching its ultimate desire, and that is to meet the target, Ambassador, to meet the target of 10 million within our first, year of operation. A matter of fact, we can do it in months. We can actually do it in months if we understand what it is. When you look at TACC, we started out in 2019. The coin was less than 2 cents for some people. Today, we are still in our second round. And I want us to realize that the extension of the second round, if you notice, it is actually extended to what? In all the extension, it's actually been extended to about 2.5 months now, about 10 weeks. Because if you notice, the first 2 weeks when we stopped, you cannot count that because TACC went out of operation for 2 weeks. And so when you really subtract those 2 weeks, from now, March 30th, it leaves about 10 weeks. Out of that 10 weeks now, you realize that 6 weeks is only for 75 cents, which have extended the 50 cents to a more extended period so that more people can get the coin as cheapest. Now, I kept saying, do not take comfort in that extension because TACC is going viral. There's a lot of activities that are happening, and the base is really, surging. So don't take comfort in the extension. The extension was primarily to give governments an opportunity to understand what we're doing, to engage governments so that they give them time to navigate their policies, to adapt TACC. Because what we are seeing here, what TACC desire is the endorsement of the government or governments that we have now lined up to see. Our intention that government will purchase TACC as their digital foreign reserve asset, knowing that when they buy the TACC at 50 cents, when it goes live, TACC will appreciate to 5, 10, 20, 50, 1,000, $10,000. So it is money for them. It will be money for the government. And so that is what governments should realize. So it is good for them to invest in their pension fund. It's good for them to invest in their social security fund, in their educational fund. It is a good opportunity for government to invest in for infrastructure development. And so, and apart from investing in those areas, to allow its citizen to use TACC as a medium of exchange for goods and services, I can say to my brothers and sisters, based on how TACC is lining up in Africa, TACC will be the first coin that is adopted by the African Union. I just want the Tiashans to understand what we're saying. Mr. Abundance coming to Africa is not a joke. This is not a joke. We are in serious conversation. It's just that I cannot say it to you. But we are in serious conversation with serious players, so that when I say to you that TACC will be the first coin to be accepted by the African Union, when that happens, how much coin will you have in your wallet? How much coin will you have? Because TACC is here to address inequality. We are here to rise a people that has been given nothing but artificial scarcity and man-made diseases. This is your time to move from back of the class. Cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. We are in front of governments. You should know that. Governments are now trying to catch up to cryptocurrency. You have it in your hands. It is now at 50 cents. Now the light actually went. So I am on backup generator now. That is why the whole room went down. And as it goes off, I will put on my AC because I'm a bit hot also. No. So when I say I will put on my AC, I will put on my AC, as I said, so that when it comes on, the AC will come on. And I think I have another additional light that I put on. But right now, I am on standby. And so this is the problem of Africa, even in Nigeria, where you have one of the oil-rich countries of the world, and yet still they suffer from power. Now, if it is two things that TACC must solve in Nigeria, and that is of power and internet. Power and internet. And so right now there is no electricity in the hotel where I am staying. They do have backup generator, but it has not clicked in as yet. So right now the whole hotel is in darkness. But because I have my backup light and my backup internet, which I got yesterday, I am still able to report to you live. But if you notice in my background, everything went dark. So it will take a few, I guess, a minute or two before the generation power clicks in by the hotel. Now, so I just want to say thank you. And for those of you who understand the vision and the mission of TACC, to continue to press that mission, so that at the end of the day, your life will not be the same. Let me acknowledge those of you who are here, because this is going to be very short. It's already 10 minutes there. And so happiness, ennui, yes. Good evening. Yes, good evening, my dear. Yes, so it's really going up here. Welcome, sir. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Yes, very much. Let me go to blessed child. Okay, the light just came back on. Now you can see the difference. The light just came back on. Good evening, Mr. Abundance. Yes, good evening, blessed child. Good evening, Mr. Abundance, Mr. Collins, Ohenigiri, Collins, yes. How are you doing? I am fine. I am excellent, actually. I did a meeting today, and quite a few people have registered. Some have even given them money on the spot. I told them that TACC is not a quick fix. The people need to realize, because Nigeria has been studied. Nigerians have been studied. The people who are coming to Nigeria with opportunities, they have studied Nigeria and Nigerians. Nigerians like instant gratification. And so Ponzi scheme will do very well in Nigeria. Quick fixes will do very well in Nigeria. And that is why when I go to present TACC, always this question arises: when I invest today, when will I be able to cash out? Or when will I be able to chop something? And I told them, listen, TACC is not a get rich quick. TACC is not a Ponzi. TACC is not a hype. We are not drug addicts looking for a hype. I told them that the mindset that you have now is the reason why you are where you are, because you're looking for a short-term solution for a long-term problem. TACC is here with a long-term solution for a long-term problem. And so for you to become and achieve things that you have never achieved before, you must begin to think and do things that you have never done. For you to enjoy the life of a millionaire, you must also appreciate the inconvenience of becoming one. And so they are now understanding that this is not a quick fix to a long-term problem. We are going to the root of poverty. We are taking it from the root, so that when it is fixed permanently for those of you who now understand what we're doing. I said, Bishop, I am actually doing a live. I am doing a live presentation now. Give me 5 minutes, sir.
I just want to know how long you want to be in Liberia, sir.
I don't know. No, you can I mean you can determine now.
Then when do you want to come in?
Okay. Listen, let me finish this now. I am live, so everybody's hearing our conversation. Give me 5 minutes, sir. Give me 5 minutes, sir. Okay, that is my leader over there in Sierra Leone and Liberia. They're asking Mr. Abundance, when do I want to come in? How long do I want to stay? And so from there, I go down to South Africa. All right, then. So we're doing a TACC is a long-term solution for a long-term problem. All right. Uphill moment. That's Youth Ambassador. Good afternoon, Tiashens. Yes, good afternoon. Evening, Mr. A and the team, Prince Sithold, South Africa. Thank you very much. Do I need to bring people in the company in order to be a member? Not necessarily. You don't need to bring anyone. All you need to do is to register and invest. And it's not network marketing. There is a referral bonus, which is a thank you for you understanding the vision and realizing that it is numbers that appreciate anything in life. WhatsApp and Facebook worth over 400 billion. Twitter worth over 40 billion. YouTube worth over 70 billion. Google worth over 400 billion. And none of us are paying for the services that we're using, but they're solving a problem. And because they're solving, you know why? Because they have a massive user base. And so for TACC to appreciate, TACC also need that massive user base. And so it only makes sense that as you come into TACC, that you share the opportunity with others. You share the opportunity with your brothers and sisters. In this business, you cannot be selfish. If it is one business that you cannot be selfish, and it's in cryptocurrency, because if you alone in it, who will you trade with? And how will the coins you have appreciate? And so, you know, it's like when I was in management, I used to see how managers used to keep down employees from rising up. I mean, bright stars from rising up, not knowing that when they keep somebody down, they actually keep themselves down, because I have witnessed it. I have witnessed it. And so you don't need to bring people, but you only help yourself when you share, and you will get 7% of whatever they invested in. And 7%, let's say they buy 100 coin and you get 7%, 7 coins. I just want you to understand that when TACC goes to $10,000, isn't that $70,000 you have? What can't you not do with 70,000? When TACC goes to 10,000 and you would have get even 7 coins. You see? So let us be wise. Good afternoon, Mr. Abundance Atiash, and Joy from South. It is Joy. Thank you very much. All right, so this is where Mr. Abundance come to an end. I just wanted to test this this network, this lighting that I bought today. I bought the network yesterday. I bought my lighting today, and I am testing, getting ready for Susan Tata show tomorrow. So just to let you know, thanks again, Nigeria. I am blessed. Professor Prince Godwin. I am in Abuja. He takes care of my expenses. This is really a going up moment. And Paul and Engineer Ade, you know, that whole group of Tiashans in Abuja. When I am in Enugu, the chief, Chief Chris, he takes care of Mr. Abundance and his expenses in Enugu State. I went to Cross River. I had a good time over there with Reverend Seth and his crew, Reverend Charles, I went up to Kaduna. Madam Blessing Godwin, that woman can cook. Also, I enjoy Madam Liquat, who also made me a special traditional dish when I was there in Kaduna. So I just want to thank the leadership, Silas, Vicky, all of them there in Kaduna State. Also, I met our state coordinator for Sokoto. I am actually going to Sokoto next week for 1 week. I understand that Sokoto is on fire. Every local government in Sokoto has a coordinator, and there are over 22 local government. So that is to show you that Sokoto might be the only state in Nigeria that is fully equipped and managed. And so thanks to Dr. Boaz and his team over there. All right. And so thanks again, for all what you have done. And don't forget that our team, Cheryl out of the USA, Reverend Seth, they're all planning this pageant coming up soon in TACC, Nigeria. So that is another event that we're going to do to get awareness into TACC. So TACC is really going uphill. I also want to congratulate John Emmanuel on his promotion as now responsible for Nigeria operation. We thank you, sir, for your service, and we look forward for greater uphill moments with you. Greetings from Douala. We are moving up here. Douala. I also want to appreciate my leader over there in Cameroon, our National Executive Coordinator, Mr. Force, Pastor Force, and our Regional Director, Mr. Meto, Kenston Meto over there in Cameroon. Thank you very much. I got comfort. I am not well versed in this. I am in Hollywood, Florida. Can someone in this area help me sign? All right. We do have. Look on our website, please. Go to theabundancecoin.com, and you will see your national executive coordinator for the US and an assistant. They can assist you. Even those out of Canada can assist you. So you have a lot of people who can assist you. Even Antigua, they can assist you because they signed up people in Florida. They signed up people in America. So go to the website. Even those, our coordinator out of the UK, they can also assist you. So Rose, you are here at the right time, at the right place. All right. So please join me tomorrow on Susan Tata Show. I now have to attend to this call out of Liberia as to when do I want to come into that country. TACC is really going uphill. Thank you very much. This is Mr. Abundance coming to you on November 11, 2020. It's now what it is. It's 5:28 p.m. West Africa time or 11:28 Eastern Caribbean time. This is Mr.